you have knowledge or if you have capacity to get job, definitely you will get, and no one will snatch from you, right? So in my another question, there are lots of people are belong to very poor family who doesn't get, the good qualification. They do not have environment to get qualification. Their uh, economic condition also very bad. So in this case, how they will grow their personality, how they will take the education, and how they will independent in their life, because every they have to live like this, whatever they are living right now, or they how they can improve their self, because they do not have money and environment as well. So in this case, what's your opinion?
Well, I do have three concepts for this. Let me
Okay.
start from top. Let me start from government. Now, what is government? Government is just like you, me, right? And every single person who is in. Just give.
So shall we start?
Yeah, please go ahead.
Okay. Okay, I want to know about the job opportunity of India, because there are lots of people are unemployed. What is the reason of behind that? Is it the lacking of government or people? I want to know about it from you. What do you think about it?
See, when it comes to job opportunity, I would say no one is culprit. Every single person has take charge of his job opportunity. Every single person is responsible for that. Every individual is responsible for that. Let me give you a very simple example. For example, if you and me are going for a job, okay, there's an interview. Now you'll get selection and I'll get rejection. Now, why? What is the reason behind it? It simply means when we both are going for the same job and there is only one vacancy and you are getting selection, it means you have all those eligibilities, qualification, experience, and that particular skill that you are being selected by them. And I don't have. Maybe I
Yeah.
have, but if you have 90%, I do have only 60 or 65. That's why I got rejection. Now, what is my duty? After this first rejection, shall I start crying in that room? Shall I sit? No. After that rejection, it's my duty. I need to have a very deep research about that failure, why I didn't get selection and why she got selection. I have to make a research about it. All right. The moment I'll take responsibility of my selection, I'll take charge of my career, my job opportunity. I will work upon myself, my skill. Right. In this way, next time when I will go to interview, I'll not make the same mistake as I have done before, and that's how I will get selection. That's the first aspect. Second, government is as also responsible for that. Why? Government has to find some ways, the sectors, the areas where they can just open some job opportunities for unemployed. It's not
Yes.
about that you have to just approach to MNCs. You have to just deal with some foreign companies and you have to tie up with some other countries for a job. No, it's not like that. Government has to work upon to discover those job opportunities which could be like we can just make within our country by ourselves only. You can just provide fund to people if they want to open their own business at low rate of interest so that he would be motivated towards it. You can just make a very partial selection process even in government and private sector as well, so that the person who has eligibility would be get selection, right? There should
Yes.
be no impartiality at the time of selection. So nowadays, nowadays we have lot of things in which we can just create job opportunities. AI is there, okay, internet is there, social media is there, YouTube is there, and digital education is there, and lot of countries from outside they are also trying to approach in order to open business in our country. So, and moreover, the person who has some individual skills, for example, someone is good in a sport, and someone is good in art, someone is good in singing. You need to develop that kind of educational system in our country where the person can indulge himself into according to his interests. Okay, basic education, totally fine. That should be there. At the same time, he has to just allow to work upon on that particular skill in which he think that I can master on. So in this way, he can make a balance between his academic qualification at the same time professional qualification, and he can just indulge himself into that particular job where he wants to work upon. Here government has there is no need to interruption by government for that particular person. Why? Because he's already developed that skill and arts, and on that particular area where he feel that I can do better. He himself is more than capable to find a job opportunity. So this is all from my side.
Yeah, I'm totally agree with you. I was thinking the same because if you have knowledge or if you have capacity to get job, definitely you will get, and no one will snatch from you, right? So, in my another question, there are lots of people are belong to very poor family who doesn't get the good qualification. They do not have environment to get qualification. Their uh, economic condition also very bad. So in this case, how they will grow their personality, how they will take the education, and how they will independent in their life, because every they have to live like this, whatever they are living right now, or they how they can improve their self, because they do not have money and environment as well. So in this case, what's your opinion?
Well, I do have three concepts for this. Let me
Okay.
start from top. Let me start from government. Now, what is government? Government is just like you, me, right? And every single person who is in uh, just what I'm saying, there are three concepts. The first one is government. Um, uh, Government has to take some steps. Government has to make some organization where they are looking forward to those people who are very poor and they can't even afford money or resources for their education, for their professional growth, for their job opportunity, and whatever, right? They are they should be responsible for their growth. They should be collect some data first, and then they need to work upon it, right? Now, second, we individual, like being a member of that society, or we can say we are Indian citizen, we all are equally responsible for their growth. They are our family, right? So for example, if I'm doing great in my professional life and I'm running my business and I'm getting a lot of profit, right? So all the time doing some donation to some association or NOC, why don't I help to those people who are literally eager for this particular opportunity and this money? They need this money, they need this financial help. I can directly contact to them, and I can just uh, either I can give money to them so that they can utilize that money for their growth, or I can just construct some hospitals, some schools in the area where they can get some free education, or employment office as well, where according to their eligibility, their qualities, they can apply and they can get the job. Right? That's the second thing. Now, last thing, though they are poor, but still they have to show the interest. They have to take some initiative. They need to get a spark in their body, in their soul, that I am born in a poor family. That's not my mistake. But
Definitely.
if I will die like a poor, That's only my mistake because I didn't do anything for my life, for my improvement of my life, for growth of my life, right? For example, if I am thirsty, I'll come to your home. Definitely, I'll ask a glass of water, right? Maybe that's your etiquette, but still. Or maybe I want something else that is unusual. But until unless, I will not ask, why will you give me that particular thing? And how can you read my mind that what is going on in my mind and what I am expecting from you? You can't read the mind, right? So if the poor people, they will take interest towards their professional educational growth. So if the government will also look after them, that okay, fine, they want to do them, so let them give some opportunities, right? So very simple, if a kid will not cry, the mom is not going to feed milk to him or her, right? So
Definitely.
we need to raise voice for ourselves, then only the world, the nation, the society will raise voice for us. That's what I believe.
Yes, definitely. I totally agree with you because I was thinking about, every depend on person to person how they are putting effort to grow themselves. So depend on them. Somewhere it's a depend on government also because there are very less opportunity to do job, and there are lots of variety things. If you are not getting job, then definitely you can start your own business because there are lots of plethora of way to earn money, right? So instead of depend on government, we should start to our own business to grow our life. And you told about very true line. If we born in poor family, that is not our mistake, right? If you die in this situation, in same situation, that is our blunder, that is our huge mistake because you could do, if someone it can do, then definitely you could do. So that is, I'm totally agree with you. Yes, and do you think about something government need to change to grow some more better in our India? It's something there. Do you think like this? If government does this kind of take this kind of steps, then it would be better for our, people, for people.
Well, see, ma'am, that's something that I don't want to speak, but still I need to. Government has done its own work just in paper. They have shown their formalities, but they haven't taken any strong steps towards it. For example, I'm a government. I made a rule for poor people. Now, after making that rule, how often I have checked that just this is the problem. This is what I need to like manage, honestly. Let me answer this question, then I have to go, I guess. What I'm
Yeah.
saying that after making the rules, government has to check on the on grounds whether it is being implemented on ground or not. Like the project reservations you have started for poor people, right? And the facility which you have started for them, is it really are they people being benefited by those facilities or not? Are they able to reveal those facilities on ground or not, or it's just happening everything in a paper? Because there are so many bridges. This is a very huge gap between the government who has started a project, who started a scheme, who started a facility, and the guy, the end user. Are they receiving the same things or not? That's something which government has to check on, right? Now, second thing, once they would go on ground and they would check every single thing by their naked eyes that yes, this is happening and this is going on. So that would be much better because whatever they have started and they have launched, if there is any requirement to improvement, like they can do better than that, so they can add something. Okay, ma'am, sorry, someone is calling me. I need to drop this call. That's the problem.
Yeah, sure. Okay, no problem, sir. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity and your valuable time. I hope we
Thank
will
you, ma'am,
connect
for
again.
connecting with me.
Thank you.
Yes,
Okay,
we'll
bye.
connect. Bye bye.